Hello, welcome to the Village 88 Fundamental course. And here in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what things will be covered in the fundamental course and what you should expect, what we expect from you, and some other small items. So the fundamental course is broken down into 5 different areas. One is setting up your local server and also understanding how to set up a remote server and how to purchase a domain. So that's the first part. Once you understand that and you can set up a website in your local computer, we go right to HTML and help you understand how HTML works. And then we go into CSS, which is a design tool that you can use to make your HTML look fancy and look organized. And then we jump into basic PHP training. PHP is a very broad topic and there are a lot of things you can go into, but we're going to focus on the essentials in this fundamental course. And then we move right into MySQL, where you'll be able to use PHPMyAdmin and perhaps another tool to navigate through different tables that are created by MySQL. And you will also understand how to do different query statements in MySQL to pull data straight from the database. So those are the things that will be covered in the fundamental course, and it's really nothing more complicated than these 5. So now, what to expect? So what you can expect during this training is it is done by one-on-one coaching, not all the time, but you will have a coach assigned to you that will help you go through and master these subjects. And based on our experience, you learn really best when you have a personal coach who can be there to answer your questions and who can give you the guidance that you need. So that's what we do in our training. Now, the training is not done by you sitting in a virtual classroom and listen to us speaking for hours. That's not what we do. What we do is we try to create very concise videos that you can watch and rewatch if there is a need, and we point you to the right resources for you to learn. Now, we thought about perhaps creating a book where you can go through the book and master some of these subjects. And we abandoned that idea because things that relate to technology are always changing. So by the time that you write a really fancy book that covers all the materials, in a year or two, it's outdated. So what we do instead is we point to online tutorials, some that are created by us, by majority, that are created by others that are really, really good. We went through a lot of different materials and we picked some of the tutorials that we thought were best. And we're going to be utilizing those tutorials and sites to help you master these subjects. And also, when there's something that you don't know, probably you will Google it. And that's why we thought it would be better for us to refer you to real online sources than us creating a book. So the third item, you will be working on projects and assignments about 90% of the time. So we'll give you links to the video or online tutorials for you to go over, and then there will be homeworks and mini projects for you to do. And that's what you'll be working on majority of the time. The reason being, you don't learn by sitting in a classroom and hearing how something works. You learn by actually doing it. And that's why 90% or more of the course is spent on you going through the materials and doing it. You can also expect to have a daily follow-up session with your coach. And your coach will meet with you each day for anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on how things are going, to check up on your progress and to help you through the challenges that you encountered while you're working on the projects and assignments. What we expect from you. You need to spend at least 40 hours each week for 2 weeks to master these topics. Approximately 40. So if you're really good, you may be able to do it for about 35 hours, but you need to spend at least 35 to 40 hours each week for 2 weeks to master these topics. Anything less, you're not going to learn these, because these are things that could take you years for someone else to learn if you were to learn it by yourself.